The sea covers over 2/3 of the planet's surface. Yet we know more about space and the universe than we do about our own oceans. Between the states of Connecticut and New York is the Long Island Sound, a naturally protected channel into New York City used for over hundreds of years. The Sound's rich maritime history has played a significant role in the growth of our country. Join us as we explore its unsung residents and its forgotten history. Welcome back, everybody. Captain Dennis here with Squalus Marine Divers. We're still on Long Island, and today we're going to a spot called Crane Neck Point. I've never been here before. I don't know what I'm getting into, but I wanted to dive outside of the harbor because I heard there's some better visibility on this side of the pond. I tried to dive off of Oldfield Point a few hours earlier, but the current was moving way too fast for my taste. And you can see right here, it's pretty much slack. There's nothing going on. All the lines are just loose. But the visibility is incredible. With this sandy bottom, there's no silt to kick up. Now we may have some people from places like the Caribbean or Southwestern United States or Australia that are going, this is good visibility, but if you've been diving in the Sound, this is actually great visibility. Probably about 10 or 15 feet viz today. There were some nice sized boulders over here, about the size of a car. It was about a 30-minute boat ride here. This is directly across from Bridgeport or Fairfield. And I was really impressed with the dive. It was such a nice change of pace. I was kind of hoping we'd find something. And here we are. This looks like it might be a good fishing spot. Don't ask me where I got that idea from. Now, because the visibility was so good here, I took my camera off my rig and I placed it in the sand, which I would never do on most of the places I've been diving. And I backed up, as you can really see how far the visibility is. I'm a good 10 feet from the camera. And just to put into perspective how clear the visibility is. Didn't really see any fish, but it wouldn't be a video without a horseshoe crab. Hi, horseshoe crab. Bye, horseshoe crab. It's interesting to go to a place that's on the other side of the Sound and compare it to, say, Norwalk or Fairfield or Milford or Bridgeport and really get a good view of the Sound. I mean, some spots are better than others, but you never know what you're going to get. Now here I see orange. You see orange? There it is. Anybody missing an anchor? It's become a home for a few sea urchins. Well, I'm glad I was able to get a dive out in the open Sound and not just in the harbor of Port Jeff, which we did earlier. because it was a real treat. I felt like I drove to Rhode Island or something. Not too much to see, mostly rocks and this brown stuff on the rocks and the sand. But all in all, it was a great dive. I had a lot of fun. And the current started to pick up. So I figured it was about time to start making our way back. As we slowly kick our way back to the anchor and make our way back up to the boat, if you really enjoy these videos and you want to go, you're on the fence, should I, maybe, I don't know, can I do this, whatever, I urge you to contact your local dive shop and just ask them what it takes to get certified, how much it costs, things like that. This isn't really death-defying diving here. This is 15 feet. Look, see? I'm not making it up. So this is pretty, like, easy stuff. And if you live in Long Island and you're near the North Shore, you've got this in your backyard. And if you live in Connecticut and you can find a charter captain to kind of take you someplace different, this is a great part of the world to dive in if you live in Connecticut or Long Island or New York. There are better places, say on the South Shore, but hey, you work with what you got, right? So I'm going to make my way back up to the top of the boat, get out of the water, dry off, and then head back to Connecticut. So thanks for checking us out once more. Be sure to check us out at squalusmarine.com, Squalus Marine Divers on Facebook. Until next time, I'm Captain Dennis.